everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's me, just another sim guy. 8 weeks now in iRacing, sometimes more action-packed weeks than others depending on my availability, and recently had a big setback with a rig issue and my motion rig breaking. So unfortunately this week, not really much action, but I will give you an update of where my licenses are at and my top 3 thoughts so far regarding iRacing. In a good way, and my top 3 little niggles or gripes or things that annoy me. So stay tuned, and we're going to cover everything within 5 minutes. So a real information blast this week. Just before we get into the info, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a like. Make sure you sub, get on our Discord, get involved with everything we do, be part of our community, and join some of our community streams over the next couple of weeks. Anyway, without more further ado, let's get into the video. So as I alluded to, a little bit less time than normal this week, mainly due to the fact that my sim rig had a bit of a issue. So not a lot of racing, not as much as I wanted to, and obviously been distracted trying to get to grips with it. But your support has been amazing. If you want to learn more, there's videos on it. I have also pushed out some other content on some other videos that were already lined up to go, so there's not any shortage of what's being put out there. But in terms of iRacing, it's been a really, really good first 2 months of my trial membership. I signed up to a 12-week membership 8 weeks ago. Started off in rookies, got through the Mazdas in terms of sort of getting through rookies to D, and then to C, and then the Formula class worked our way up from rookies to D to C, and then to B. So also did some dirt road. Also toyed a little bit with the oval. So a big shout out to Jolly Roger Racing that encouraged me to not only try the oval in the first place, but also to pursue that. Unfortunately this week we haven't been able to do any of it, but I will share my license progressions in a couple of minutes. But for now, I mean, my top 3 takeaways from my first 8 weeks of iRacing, and the positive far outweighs the negative. I was pleasantly surprised. So number 1, pleasantly surprised at the quality of the racecraft from most of the races I've been in. Have been very, very good. Loads of close racing, lots of action, mostly respectable community. So really, really impressed, even in rookies. Rookies impressed me more than anything else, if I'm honest. Now, the second thing that's really impressed me has been the graphics. With the right tuning, the graphics and the rain, things like that in VR, the debris effects, really, really impressed with how that looks. And the third thing that's really impressed me is the racing and the population. The races that you want to get into, no matter what time of day or night, they're always populated. You can always get a decent race in every car combination that I've tried. I think the pack does thin a little bit the higher licenses you get, and with the more premium content, but for me it's been exactly what I needed. Now in terms of the less positive things, I think iRacing does demand quite a time commitment from you. So it wants you to practice, you have to get better, and if you want to sort of progress, you have to take it reasonably seriously. Number 2, there is a sort of a content wall that you hit, and you do reach the point that if you want to progress any more licenses, you will have to put your hand in your pocket. There's nothing to stop you racing around on the free content for as long as you want, with just a subscription to pay for. But if you want to expand your horizons, try out some of the new stuff, there's no 2 ways about it. You're going to have to pay. My third negative is general netcode and blinking issues. In a lot of the races, there are the odd car or 2 that blinks, and there's not great netcode. And I think, you know, in this day and age, iRacing really need to do something about that. So a super quick license roundup. Sports car didn't move this week. That sits at 1500. Oval is up to 1423, and you'll see that peaked nicely. Formula back on track a little bit with a really good streaming night the other night, and that's up to 1570, which isn't as high as it has been, but it's definitely on the right trajectory again. So I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for sharing my journey again and keeping track of my progress. I look forward to updating you again next week. Don't forget to like, don't forget to sub, make sure you join us on Discord, get involved with some of our streams and community races. It would be great to see you there. And on one of our previous videos, you'll see there's an Assetto Corsa Evo giveaway for being a subscriber and liking and making a comment. So do check that out and get your hat in the ring for a free game. I've been just another sim guy. I've just about kept it to 5 minutes, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.